coming up next. And we are back with RuffRiders Baseball, the voice of Frisco, Texas. It is our second game of our 4-game series between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your Frisco RuffRiders. Series continues tomorrow afternoon, 2:05 first pitch, as we start Sunday baseball. Series concludes on Monday afternoon as we have a 1:05 first pitch. Rockhounds will head to Corpus Christi to take on a 3-game series with the Corpus Christi Hooks. Then the Rockhounds will return home as they take on the new 8-game homestand between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Arkansas Travelers. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Rockhounds all season long with the First Pitch app, and you can download that on any smartphone. We are 7 o'clock and cloudy conditions will be expected for this whole game. Here's your starting lineups. First for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. And here is your starting lineup for your Frisco RuffRiders. There's your starting lineups. And now let's get ready to play some ball. It's our second game of our 4-game set with the Frisco RuffRiders taking on the Midland Rockhounds.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Cletus Yang, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Now batting, Adrian Esquivel. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Katimer is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Into the box, Luis Hernandez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Rick Coley, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding into the box, Freddie Eldred. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Hessman is up with it, and there's 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Now at the plate, Willard Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Katimer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Felipe Delgado, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a stone-cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a diving try at third, but it's past him. A fair ball.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Antoine Schaefer dribbled up the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Miguel Chavis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Miguel Chavis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. High pop-up. Vega waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield. You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And it's fouled away. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Chris Hessman.
At the plate, Chris Hessman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Jermaine Grubbs, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Popped him up. Lyons has a play, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Ramon Vega, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Herb McLean.
Digging in, Herb McLean. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cadam is right there, one down.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Bounce to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Kevin Perret.
Leading off for the RuffRiders, left fielder, Kevin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Marquez.
Stepping in, Geraldo Marquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adrian.
Striding in once again, Adrian Esquivel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Lloyd is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1, Tom Kettemer.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Kettemer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And this is high, a ball and a strike. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jansen moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Garrett Jansen.
Midland. Center fielder, Garrett Jansen.
Pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Now in the box, Adrian Lyons. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Eldred. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Luis Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jansen is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Chavis.
Stepping up now, Miguel Chavis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Harold Gunter, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Willard Lloyd.
Leading off the 4th inning, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Ready for another chance? Felipe Delgado. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Ground ball left side. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Antoine Schaefer.
So stepping in, Antoine Schaefer. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally start.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Digging in, Chris Hessman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Chris Hessman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jermaine Grubb.
Now at the plate, Jermaine Grubbs. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box now, Kevin Perret, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1 on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Geraldo Marquez. Pitches high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
That's inside. 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Three and 0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-1. 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Ramon Vega. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Ramon Vega.
First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Rubs is there. One pitch, one out.
The batter, right fielder, Herb McLean.
Stepping into the box, Herb McLean. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Chris Corona, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, center fielder, Garrett Jansen.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Jansen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side. Gunter scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Adrian Esquivel.
Designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel.
Now here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. Esquivel takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Standing in now, Tom Katimer. Ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Babe Eldridge takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 33, Dave Eldridge.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Popped him up. Lyons over to his right. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Ready once again, Luis Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
In now, Miguel Chavis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Swing and a little tap. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Harold Gunter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Corona is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The RuffRiders are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Adrian Lyons, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Adrian Lyons.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
Striding forward now is the DH, Freddie Eldred, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
At the plate, Willard Lloyd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Hessman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back here on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Into the box, Chris Hessman. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schaefer. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jermaine Grubb.
At the plate, Jermaine Grubbs. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. But that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. ready with the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box now, Kevin Perret, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Felipe Delgado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Gunter is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Antoine Schaefer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Ramon Vega.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Ramon Vega, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Herb McLean and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Geraldo Marquez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jansen racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Into the box, Adrian Esquivel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep to straightaway right. McLean racing back at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting, center fielder, Tom.
Stepping in now, Tom Katimer. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in, Luis Hernandez. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman number 2, Miguel Chavis.
So digging in now, Miguel Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
How about it?
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Standing in now, Harold Gunter. As fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see their offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
3 runs already home here. Fastball called for strike 2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
In now, Jermaine Grubbs, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Into the box, Kevin Perrette, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Jansen is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The RuffRiders lead it 6-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Corona, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Hessman loves it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Center fielder number 32, YRS Jansen.
Ready now, Garrett Jansen. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Lyons. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Katimer going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Geraldo Marquez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Geraldo Marquez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McLean has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, Adrian Esquivel.
Adrian Esquivel is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schaefer moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 1, Tom Katimer.
Digging in once again, Tom Katimer. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
safely down the right field line, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. The RuffRiders are out in front, 6-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Eldred. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Into the box now, Willard Lloyd. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Line drive to left. Perret is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Settling in now, Felipe Delgado. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay, and he is in there.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Antoine Schaefer, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gaffer right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The RuffRiders rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rick Coley is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
And so the RuffRiders take game 2 of this 4-game series between the Midland Rockhounds. The Rockhounds looked very confusing this evening, as they did not score any runs through the first 8 innings. Wow, gotta say that was pretty bad for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Well, Frisco takes game 2, and tomorrow afternoon will be our 3rd game of our 4-game series. Rockhounds will hit the road on Tuesday as they take on the Corpus Christi Hooks for a 3-game set before their first debut with the Amarillo Sod Poodles, beginning Friday at 7:05 when the Rockhounds return home. Tomorrow will be a 2:05 first pitch, as we have Sunday afternoon baseball, and most likely the weather should be nice tomorrow for the Frisco area. Well, we're going to go to station identification, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Frisco RuffRiders, part of Dallas, Texas. We'll be right back for runs, hits, and errors. Now we return you back to RuffRiders Baseball, the voice of Frisco, Texas. We now take you back to the ballpark for tonight's runs, hits, and errors. And even though the Frisco RuffRiders take a 6-1 victory over the Midland Rockhounds, as Midland takes another loss for the 3rd game in a row in the losing streak, 3 games during their Friday matchup with the Corpus Christi Hooks. 7-4 victory for the Hooks. And now for the first game that came out today, 14-6 victory for the RuffRiders. And now we see a 6-1 victory for the Frisco RuffRiders. Well, I gotta say, it was a pretty good game, but anyway, it was fun. Tomorrow we'll see you at 2:05 first pitch, and Monday afternoon 1:05 as we had the final game with the Frisco RuffRiders before our 3-game series with the Corpus Christi Hooks. Well, gotta say, the winning pitcher for Frisco goes to Rick Coley. The losing pitcher for Midland goes to Kalidas Yang. So, gotta say, bad loss for Midland for them not to push runs during the first 8 innings. And instead, the bottom of the 9th was their only 1 run. Well, anyway, hope everybody has a good night from Frisco, Texas. We take you to your regularly scheduled programming. Again, 6-1 to final, 1-0 for Frisco. This one's for them. You're listening to the Frisco RuffRiders Baseball, the voice of Frisco, Texas. We now take you back to your regularly scheduled programming.